It's been a rough couple of weeks for the Trump campaign. It has some of the pundits predicting Donald's demise. Well, Team Trump saying no, all is well on their end, and they claim Hillary Clinton has some major house cleaning to do. Senior national correspondent John Roberts is live outside of Trump Tower here in New York City, where we expect a major announcement from Mr. Trump about the Clinton Foundation. Good morning, John.
Eric and Martha, good morning to you. Yes, Donald Trump is planning to unload today, and he's already begun it on Hillary Clinton over the Clinton Foundation, calling it, quote, the most corrupt enterprise in political history, saying that it should be immediately shut down. Not likely, though, that Hillary Clinton is going to take the hint from Donald Trump. Expect that he'll say more about that later on today when he appears for a big rally in Akron, Ohio. That'll be this evening. Another big message that the Trump campaign is going to be talking about this week is immigration. According to his son Eric, who was on Fox and Friends this morning, he's got a big speech planned for Colorado on Thursday. We're getting some indications that Donald Trump may be dialing back just a little bit on his call to deport all 11 million or so people who are in this country illegally. He talked about a deportation force. His campaign manager, Kellyanne Conway, saying yesterday, well, the status of that deportation force is, quote, to be determined. But just a few minutes ago on Fox and Friends, despite the fact that Democrats are saying it is, Donald Trump says he is not flip-flopping on immigration. Listen to this.
We have to be very firm. We have to be very, very strong when people come in illegally. We have a lot of people that want to come in through the legal process. It's not fair for them. And we're working with a lot of people in the Hispanic community to try and come up with an answer.
So you're not flip-flopping?
No, I'm not flip-flopping. We want to come up with a really fair but firm answer.
Now, all of this came out of a Saturday meeting with his Hispanic Advisory Board. Donald Trump is bringing them on board to try to figure out ways to, A, get an outreach to the Hispanic community, and B, formulate his immigration policy, which we likely won't hear about for at least a couple of more days. And who knows, Eric, what level of detail we will get from Donald Trump on this on Thursday during that big speech, but likely a little more than we've gotten in the past. Eric?
Yeah, he'll be speaking in Colorado. Meanwhile, John, how is this new so-called version of Donald Trump going over?
Well, Kellyanne Conway yesterday, again, his campaign manager, was saying that they've had the best week that they have ever had. And here we have, and I know that we've said this before, Eric, another week where Donald Trump has been on message, hasn't wandered off into those areas that get him into so much trouble. And the reason for that is that he's been much more scripted than he was in the past. He's delivering prepared remarks at these rallies, though he's ad-libbing around them, using a teleprompter, which so far has kept them from going into those areas that often step on his message and get him in trouble. The Republican National Committee Chairman Reince Priebus, for one, is very happy about what he sees. Listen to what he said.
He's had a great week. I think he's been on message. He's shown maturity as a candidate. I think that he's getting into a groove. I think he's done great, and I think what you're going to see is these polls will begin to tighten in the next couple of weeks, and by Labor Day or thereafter, I think you're going to be back to an even race if we continue down this path.
And at least one poll is reflecting what Chairman Priebus is talking about there. The USC LA Times Dornsife Daily Tracking Poll has Donald Trump up over Hillary Clinton by about 1 point now, 44.6% to 43.5%. Now that poll changes a lot, so we'll see where it goes. But they like what they see at the moment. And I'm also hearing from folks inside the campaign that this change, Eric, in tone has been met with a similar increase in fundraising. So likely that they'll continue with this formula, at least for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, a lot of breaking news on the Trump front today, and we have it all here at America's Newsroom. John, thank you.